Rival Schools and Project Justice. Let's get it.
Yokohama class from Alabama to Baltimore. Somehow ended up in Kawagoe, Kowedo, Dinko, Shigaya, and now Dori, my new home. Yeah, they know. It's your boy, Dori, Derrell. Got another story to tell.
This is your boy, Dorian Andrews, aka Dori Derrell, with the Dori Derrell Music Channel. I want to thank everyone for watching. And today we're talking about a game that I really love. I just played, I want to say like 4 or 5 hours of it just now. It is Project Justice. And one thing I love about this game is the intensity of the technicality within the gameplay. Most people who play this game see it as too simple, or it could just be very clunky and stiff, and it just feels not fun. It feels very simple for the casual player. But if you're playing this game with the intent of improving your skill, just like any other fighting game, this game is a lot more technical than you might think. For example, if I play with any normal character, I can press square. Those are the simple, light, quick jabs. But pressing triangle, I can try my best to uppercut them, send them upwards, and jump up, do down and up, which gives you a big jump. In the big jump, you can try to juggle by doing some punches, some light punches, and end it off with circle, which will end in like a power down kick or a power down punch, whatever you want to do to end off the combo. So you can easily get from 4 to 8 hits doing something like that. And also you could do a grab mid-air. For example, Kyosuke, I know, can do it. Hideo can do it. There's some characters that I played with who have been able to do that. So those deliver amazing damage. And then you can also do the Burning Vigor attacks, which costs 1 guts bar. And then you also have the tag team attacks, whether one person helps you by giving you more life, or someone helps you by recovering some of your guts, and you get... Ooh, that sounded very weird.
Hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right.
I just realized how weird that sounded. Helps you out by filling up your gauge. Then you can also do these new attacks, which requires all 3 of your team members, and they deliver devastating damage. It can easily be like half of someone's life if you time it correctly. And another good thing I like about Project Justice is that there is this mechanic where you can actually stop someone's special move that they're doing with one of their partners or with the whole 3-person team. And if you hit the person within the time frame before they hit you, then you actually stop their move. And I love that. It has saved me many times when I was fighting against Hyo and Demon Hyo. It's not Batsu, it's Kuro, that's it, Kuro. One of my favorite players is Hayato, and he says this thing, if you beat the match with him, he'll say something like, "Higa tarine." You don't have enough, energy. You don't have enough vigor. And I love understanding the Japanese. Understanding the Japanese makes the game so much better. I used to play Rival Schools when I was a kid on PlayStation 1. And now that I've been in Japan for 6 years and I play games like Street Fighter or Tekken or Rival Schools, and now Project Justice that just came out, I love the fact that I can understand most of the Japanese, and it just hits different. I think the character designs are awesome. We have all of the characters from the original game coming back in their original costumes. You have Nagare, who came from Rival Schools 2, which was exclusively a Japanese release. and he's in Project Justice. You also have new characters such as Momo. You have Kuro's sister, I always forget her name, but Wild Daigo is a great addition. Also, Burning Batsu. He has some new moves, and he looks different, he looks really cool. And I always wonder what he would look like without the actual school uniform, the jumpsuit he has on. And it looks really cool. He looks like a ninja from Naruto or something. And then you also have Batsu. Batsu is a mix-up of Kuro and Batsu's moves put together. It makes sense in the story because he's pretending to be Batsu in the story. So Kuro has his original moves, but he mixes it with Batsu's moves to disguise himself as Batsu. So playing with him is really cool in that form. And then also you have Demon Hyo, who is inspired by Sephiroth. If you didn't know that, I mean, just look at him. At the final battle, the final episode, he changes into this demon form. He's possessed by his father Mugen. Raizo, he mentions him during the Taiyo school. Yeah, Taiyo, when you get the perfect ending, when you are playing with Burning Batsu, Raizo comes up and tells you like he's being possessed by his father's spirit, Mugen. That's why he's going crazy. So the burning school in the background reminds me of Final Fantasy VII, and it's really, really cool. So story is also really fun because if you meet certain requirements during the story mode, then the story changes. So I love playing Project Justice because it will take you hours and hours to complete each and every story path. Some of the character interactions are different depending on which characters you play as. The only thing that doesn't really make any sense is I don't know what Kuro is thinking, talking about trying to rule the world from his student council, which it just sounds weird when you actually think about it or when you say it out loud. He does have this brainwashing technique, so maybe that's what he's trying to do. Brainwash all these fighters and then have them teach them to brainwash other people, and then he rules Japan. I don't know. It's a fighting game, so you can forget that. Natsu and Shoma clearly like each other. Hideo and Kyoko, they are a couple. Batsu and Kyosuke, they are kind of like the Naruto and Sasuke, or Ryu and Ken of the game. So their relationship is respectful. Ghetto High.
That's racist!
I know, it's the name, yeah. Don't let the name fool you. That is probably my favorite group. Gon, Edge, and Daigo are awesome. I love Gon because every time I play with Gon, I just go to town. He might be one of my favorite characters to play as. And then you have Ran, who is from Taiyo School. So I like that they added some more characters from each school. You have Nagare, which I talked about before. He is from Gorin High School. Momo, who is a spy. And then you have Yurika. So Yurika is also a spy who turns out to be Kuro's sister. And then you have the best named character in the whole game, Chairperson.
I can't believe you just did that.
Now I know what you're thinking. You know, hey, she has to have some name. Maybe it just isn't revealed in the game. I've come to think maybe that's not her real name because, you know, Japanese people, they usually go by their family name, right? Yeah, her last name is Person.
I'm like, what? Stop it. Get some help.
I think this game is a really, really good release. And why was there never a sequel? Well, it's kind of obvious because when you have a game that has a cult-like following and everyone enjoys it, that can only do so much. If it doesn't sell to meet the requirements that Capcom needs in order to justify a sequel, then sequel's not gonna happen. So I'm really hoping that people buy this Capcom Fighting Collection 2 because I just bought it and I am enjoying it. Project Justice is the only game I've played so far and I have been just addicted all over again. So I encourage you to play this game. It is very, very fun and also challenging and rewarding if you take the time to learn how to play it. So this is your boy, Dori and Andrews, Dori Derrell from Dori Derrell Music Channel. Thank you for tuning in. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next video. So take care. Signing out. Deuce, deuce.